Hey everyone, let me first start by saying how much I miss seeing your faces. I mean, it's great to see you through Zoom and FaceTime and things like that, but I miss seeing you in person around here at the church, around town, just all those different times where we are actually able to like connect with each other. I miss that. And I know you all miss that too. And I know that's something you've been thinking about as we head into summer. Now that school's over and it's behind us and we've figured out how to do school online and all that crazy stuff. Now we head into the summer. And I know a lot of you are asking questions like, what is summer going to look like around youth group and around the church? So I have 4 updates for you about 4 different things that I'm going to talk about today. So first of all, worship services. We are still doing our online worship services for the foreseeable future. So if you've not been tuning in at 9:30 and 11 o'clock on Sunday morning, make sure you make that a priority for you and encourage your family. And here's the deal. Now that the rules have been raised a little bit, you can actually have people over to your house. So think about the other people that you can invite to your house. Keep it under 10 people or whatever they eventually raise that to. But think about having a house church and invite people over, watch the worship service together, have a meal together, and then talk about it and talk about faith and talk about God. This could be a really cool way for you to invite friends, family, neighbors that don't know anything about Jesus yet, or maybe been turned off to Jesus for a while. Number 2, small groups are actually going to continue this summer. I've heard so many amazing things about your small groups online. I know it's been weird. I know it's been different, but God seems to be working in your small groups, and that's been awesome. And right now, we need community more than ever. So small groups are actually going to continue this summer. If you haven't been in touch with your small group leader to figure out when and where you're meeting, make sure you contact them right away. And if you've not been connected to a small group, make sure you contact us at students@lbcc.org, and we will do our best to connect you with those small group leaders so that you can actually be in community over the summer. Number 3 are summer events. Now, I know a lot of you were looking forward to some of the events that we have this summer. I was too, but here's the deal. We got to be moving and changing, and we have to hold on to those things with loose grips, right? Because these are, as many people said, unprecedented times. But what we have found out is that events like our scavenger hunt a couple weeks ago were awesome. We were able to stay socially distanced, but also involve a lot of people, a lot of families, and still have a great time together. So we're going to be planning more events like that over the summer. Make sure you stay tuned to our social media, email newsletters, and all those different ways that you can stay connected, because we want you to know about those events as we plan them. We're also going to do some student-specific events. One of those is an upcoming Sunday where we're going to have kind of a tailgating party, a picnic in your car, if you will. And we're going to be sharing more information about that really soon, where we get together, stay socially distant, but actually see each other in person. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. And number 4, summer camp. Now, I know a lot of you have been wondering about summer camp. You've been asking me, what are we going to do about summer camp? Well, I have good news and I have bad news. And of course, I'll share the bad news first. The bad news is that the camp that we were going to be going to in Estes Park actually has been canceled this year due to all the pandemic, the quarantine, and all those things. However, the good news is that we are still having camp. We're partnering up with an organization called Work Camp Northeast. And it's a great organization that I've actually been a part of for a really long time, on their board of directors, as a matter of fact. And one of the things that they have been talking about over the last several months is, if we do have to go to digital camp, what does that look like? And we're going to be partnering up with them and figuring that out together. I'm really excited about it. Here's what camp is going to look like this summer. It's going to be the same week. It's going to be July 13th through the 17th. In fact, it's actually going to start on Sunday night, July 12th, instead of Monday morning on July 13th. But all week is going to be focused on service. And this is a huge thing that I know a lot of you are excited about. It's one of the things that I was really excited about. I know a lot of high school students were, because that's what we're going to be doing already at summer camp this year. But here's what's going to happen. We're going to gather together online, and we're going to go out and serve our community during the day. So students from all over the country are going to gather online, in the morning for a devotion and kind of a send-off. And then depending on what you're comfortable with and what our government allows us to do during that time, we're going to go out and serve our community. Now, if you're not comfortable with going very far, maybe you serve your own family in your own house. Maybe you talk to your neighbor and see if there's something that your neighbor needs done. Maybe it's raking their leaves, or maybe it's painting their fence, or maybe it's fixing their deck. Whatever it is that we can reach out and love our neighbors. Maybe some of you are more comfortable with actually venturing out, and maybe the government will actually allow us to meet in smaller groups together. If that's the case, we're going to organize work crews that go out and serve different people in our community together. And so you can actually be together. We'll have to be, socially distant and all those things, but we may be actually able to serve together. Maybe your family will actually want to serve together. That's going to be really awesome. Throughout the day, we're actually going to be checking in online. And then near the end of the day, we will come together for worship online. And again, these are students across the nation that are participating together. And then in the evenings, there's going to be some game nights. Here's the cool thing about this. Number one, you guys love serving. I know it. And right now, in our time, this is so, so important for us to get out there and love our neighbors as ourselves. You know that a lot of people are struggling because of the coronavirus. You know that a lot of people are going through loss of jobs. Racism is still rampant in our world today. All these different issues that are going on in our world, and we're going to have the ability to dedicate an entire week to going out and trying to meet as many of those needs as we can in our own community. It's going to be so awesome. Number two, I'm really excited about this because this camp allows us to have some flexibility. Let's say that we can actually meet together. Well, then we're going to do that. We're maybe going to gather together. Students will be across the country doing it online, but maybe we could actually meet in the student room and put it on the screens and that sort of thing. We're actually able to be together. That would be really cool. But maybe we can't. Maybe there's still going to be some rules that we can't do that. This is still something that we could do from our own homes. So there's so much flexibility in this. And here's my heart. I know you guys love to serve. I know you want to make a difference in our world. Here's an awesome opportunity to do that. So please sign up for camp this summer, not because I want, however many people there or anything like that, but because camp this summer means making a difference in our community. We're going to gather together and be a part of something amazing that's taking place in so many different communities across the country. You're going to be gathering online and in spirit with tons of other students from other churches across our country going out and serving and making a difference this week. And I'm so excited about that opportunity that you have. So we're going to send out registration links. We're going to make sure that you guys know how to sign up. It is going to be a quick registration time because we just have a small window of opportunity to get you signed up. So make sure you sign up on time and make sure that you share this with others. This could be something that maybe you invite a friend, maybe someone that doesn't even know Jesus yet. And you could say, hey, do you want to come serve our community in this week of the summer from July 13th to July 17th? I would love for you to partner with me and let's go make a difference in our community. And maybe they'll see Jesus along the way. That's the updates for now. I'll keep you updated. Make sure you stay tuned to our social media and all the other channels. We got a texting group that goes out. Make sure that we get email newsletters and all those different things. So make sure you're signed up for those. And if you're not and you don't know how to access them, make sure you contact me at students@lbcc.org. Thanks so much. Have a great day.